All right, so in my last talk video, I talked about potentially getting rid of my GT and trading it in for a dark horse, a 24 dark horse. I've actually decided against that, so I still have the GT in all of its glory. And what I decided to do instead was I got a Supercharger kit. Oh yes, I got a Procharger kit. So you can already probably tell some of the things that I went with. So I got a stage 1 kit, so I did get this instead of the dedicated 8 rib system. But I got the P1X head unit, and I got the stage 2 intercooler. By the way, this thing's ginormous. So you might have some questions like, why didn't I go positive displacement blower? Why did I go Procharger? Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I go stage 2? Why did I just get the stage 1 kit? And honestly, the answers are pretty simple. This car is not a drag car. I don't do a lot of straight line racing. I do a lot of mountain driving. And I plan to also take this to the track at some point. So that's a big reason for why I went with the centrifugal style blower. With Procharger, I just like the way it sits in the engine bay and the sound it makes. It's pretty much that simple. You know, I could have went Vortec, I could have went Paxton, I could have went others, but I've always just preferred Procharger. I think it's going to look really cool with that gigantic intercooler behind the Mach 1 grill as well. I think that'll look really cool. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I went with the Lethal Performance fuel pump booster and FIC 1000 injectors. So yep, awesome. So I went with FIC 1000s. This is what my tuner recommended. So yep. Make sure when you're choosing injectors, you go with what your tuner recommends, because different tuners will recommend different things. They kind of have their own preferences and stuff. So make sure you ask that if you're also planning on getting a supercharger for your Mustang. So yeah. As far as going stage 1, I wanted to start out small and kind of build my way up. It's a pretty significant power increase, even just being stage 1. And I do a lot of things like the Tail of the Dragon and similar roads like that all the time. I feel like a significant bump in power would just be just too much at one time. So I kind of want to progress my way up. As far as updates to the car, you might have already pointed it out from this shot. So I got new brakes, and so they are the 6-piston Brimbos that come on the performance pack. And so I originally had the regular standard 4-piston brakes, and I just got these with the, shoot, I forgot what that brake package is called. This is, I think the Z26. I'll correct myself in the video. Rotors and pads with the 6-piston Brimbos, which I painted white. And I got silver lettering to go on the white Brimbos, so I think that looks really cool. Looks really cool in the light, looks really cool from a distance. I just think this setup turned out really well. I've already driven a lot with this brake setup, and it feels amazing. And so I don't really have to worry about overheating for now with this setup. Anyways, on to cosmetics. So on the inside, you may have noticed I went white calipers, and I have a white banner, and I have white grips on my steering wheel, which I'll open that. You'll immediately see my brand new seats that I got and I installed. So my interior is basically done. I don't really plan to do anything else. The seats turned out incredible. I love the material. I love the white stitching. That's why this took so long to get. So funny story. I actually tried to get these like 3 months ago. Yeah. 3 or 3.5 months ago, and I saw, you know, all these options, and they had every option except for white stitching. And I knew I wanted the white stitching because I'm kind of going for like a tertiary color here with the white. So like, you know, blue is the primary, black is the secondary. But I wanted a tertiary color, and I think white really does it really well. So waiting for this was a little painful, but it was worth the wait. These are custom interior seats. I'll link them in the description below. I got them from American Authority, and using the link below, you can get a discount on these, so be sure to do that. So yeah, they sit really nice. I like the way they feel. It just goes right over the original seats, so if you have like base model seats, this is a great option instead of spending a lot of money on the premium leather seats. If you don't care about the heated and cooled feature, then this is definitely the way to go. The quality is just incredible. Like, I've had these for about a month now, and you can see that it's, you know, I have a passenger a pretty good bit, and it's holding up really well. So yeah, it's pretty great. And like I said, this completes the look of what I was trying to go for. The sun is destroying my... Okay, there we go. So this is kind of like the look that I was going for with the interior of this car. So I'm basically done with the interior. As far as other cosmetics, I don't know what else I'll do. There is one cosmetic that I want to do that's not just cosmetic, it also is a feature. I want to get the Shelby track pack spoiler. So I want to replace this with the actual functional wing right there, and I think that'll look really good. And the reason I want that is because, again, like I said before, I do plan to take this to the track, and, you know, I take it on places like the tail of the Dragon. So the downforce, I mean, you know, it will actually be helpful, especially since I've decided to supercharge the car. That'll help with, you know, stability and getting that extra downforce and everything else. So that'll be good. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. So I hope y'all have a wonderful Christmas. You know, it's about that time. By my next video, this thing will be supercharged, and I'll do a video on that. Might do, I don't know, a reaction video, give some people some rides in it. But yeah, I'll think of something. But in the meantime, hope y'all have great Christmas, great month, and see y'all next time.